Thank you. And we're going to present the next set of awards for now. Okay, so whilst we're waiting for some guidance on some changes being made, we're going to continue with the next set of awards for the next set of ladies. First, I'd like to call on Mrs. Victoria Abiola Ajayi.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Victoria Abiola Ajayi is the Group Managing Director and CEO of TVC Communications. She's a seasoned business leader and certified chartered accountant with nearly 2 decades of practical experience in financial management. She currently serves as Group Managing Director and CEO of TVC, where she has demonstrated expertise in financial management, strategic planning, and stakeholder engagement. In addition to her corporate role, Victoria is a passionate advocate for women's leadership, serving as chair of the ACCA Women's Network Nigeria and authorizing the Precision-Led Woman, a guide to landing leadership positions. Her dedication to empowering women and advancing leadership excellence continues to inspire many.
Thank you very much, Bovu. We have Miss Ngozi Alaegbu. A round of applause for her. She makes her way up.
Ngozi Alaegbu is a news anchor and senior journalist of Arise News. She's renowned for her integrity, eloquence, and fearless journalism. With decades of experience, she amplifies critical stories and voices across Africa. A role model in the media, Ngozi's brilliance and dedication inspire truth seekers and empowers future generations of journalists worldwide.
Arise colleagues in the house, can we just celebrate Ngozi Alaegbu, one of our own? Incredible excellence in journalism. Thank you. Then we have Mrs. Bolanle Austen-Peters.
Bolanle Austen-Peters is a visionary filmmaker, theater director, and cultural icon, redefining African storytelling. As the force behind Terra Culture and award-winning productions, she amplifies Nigeria's creative excellence. A trailblazer in the arts, she inspires women to dream big, break barriers, and shape the future with passion and purpose.
Thank you. Next, we have Miss Nike Davies-Okundaye. A round of applause for her.
Miss Nike Davies-Okundaye is a legendary Nigerian batik and Adire textile artist, renowned for persevering and elevating traditional Nigerian craftsmanship. As the founder of Nike Art Gallery, she has showcased indigenous art globally, influencing both fashion and art with decades of experience. Okundaye continues to advocate for women in the arts, ensuring Nigeria's artistic heritage thrives on the world stage.
You're welcome, Mama. So good to see you always. Next, we have Miss Nwaogwugwu. She's one of ours.
Nwaogwugwu is a trailblazing Nigerian journalist whose career embodies resilience and excellence. As the pioneer managing director of Arise TV and former editor at This Day newspaper, she became the second woman in Nigeria to helm a national newspaper. Her unwavering commitment to journalistic integrity inspires women worldwide to lead and innovate in media.
Welcome, Madam Ijoma. Great to see you. Next, we have Ms. Zuriel Oduwole.
Ms. Zuriel Oduwole is a Nobel Peace Prize nominee. She's a globally celebrated filmmaker and girls' education advocate. By age 10, she was profiled by Forbes. She has met over 30 world leaders, passionately championing girls' education and leadership. Zuriel inspires millions worldwide, proving that age is no barrier to creating meaningful, lasting change.
Fantastic. And next, we have none other than Miss Ojinika and Okpe.
Oji Okpe, born April 23, 1981, is a Nigerian model, TV anchor, and filmmaker. Discovered at the age of 17, she graced international runways and featured in top magazines like Elle and Vogue. As host of What's Trending on Arise News, OG empowers women to embrace their multifaceted talents and pursue excellence.
It's an Arise landslide tonight, because next we have Miss Ruth Osime.
Miss Ruth Osime, born February 7, 1964, is a pioneering Nigerian journalist renowned for her transformative impact on fashion journalism. As a long-standing editor of This Day Style magazine, she elevated Nigerian fashion to global prominence. Currently, she co-hosts Perspectives on Arise TV, inspiring women to lead and innovate in media.
Thank you. Hello, Mr. Osime. Good to see you. Next, we have Miss Chioma Udeh.
Chioma Udeh, founder, African International Film Festival. She's a visionary Nigerian entrepreneur and entertainment executive. In 2010, she founded Africa International Film Festival, an annual event showcasing African cinema's richness and diversity. Her dedication has positioned Afrik as a premier platform, elevating African storytelling and inspiring filmmakers continent-wide.
Indeed. And last in this segment, we have Dr. Obi Ezekwesili.
Dr. Obi Ezekwesili is a renowned political leader and economist committed to transparency and social justice. A former Nigerian minister and co-founder of the Bring Back Our Girls campaign, she has spearheaded global movement for change. Through the Fixed Politics Initiative and School of Politics, Policy and Governance, she is shaping a new generation of ethical leaders driving real change.
A round of applause for her as she makes her way on stage. Keep clapping.
All right.
Okay, so to present this set of awards, I'd like to invite first to the stage Chief Makojola. Please give him a round of applause as he comes. And secondly, I'd like to invite to the stage Mr. Tunde Rahman. A round of applause for them as they come to support us with the presentations. Thank you very much, sirs. Please make your way to the stage. So, in the same vein, I'd like to start with you, Dr. Ezekwesili. If you'd please move forward and just give us a few words. Thank you very much.
You look so brilliant. So, I was given birth to by a dad who always said to us, the only usefulness of privilege is to use your privilege to make privilege possible for every other person outside of privilege. And that has been the cornerstone of the life of purpose that I live. I just want to say to us as middle-class Africans that our continent will definitely hold us responsible if we do not understand the concept of expanding privilege and opportunity. And it starts by guaranteeing everybody voice. It starts by ensuring that we are not part of a group totally with dissonance on the issues that matter for the people outside of privilege. I thank you for the opportunity of this award, and I especially dedicate it to my incredible husband, who is the man with the greatest strength of character that I would choose over and over again to be his wife. God bless you all, and have a good evening.
Okay, I'm not going to keep this long because I know we have a very long night and we have to consider that other people have awards to collect as well. I want to thank God, first and foremost, thank my family, thank my sisters, thank my friends, thank every single woman that is here that has made an impact in somebody's life one way or the other. I give God the glory and I celebrate the other women that are collecting this award with me. Congratulations to all of you. We'll all end this. Way to go.
Thank you, Auntie Ruth. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and Your Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight to honor the women that are making impact in Nigeria. First of all, I'd like to dedicate this honor to my mother, my late mother, Chief Mrs. Philomena Egwenu, who truly inspired me to becoming the woman that I am today. And I'll also like to dedicate this award to all of the female journalists that are out here tonight. This award is a testament to our resilience and our powerful voices that we can actually make a difference. And I'll also like to dedicate this honor to those women that their voices haven't been heard, the women that are pioneering their families, their children, and making an impact without acknowledgement. Tonight, I'd like to acknowledge them. I'd also like to thank the Duke, Prince Nduka Obaigbena, for giving me the platform and making me the woman that I am today. Thank you so much. And thank you very much to each and every one of you for honoring us tonight. You all have a great evening. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Your Excellencies. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dupe Oduwole Nwaogwugwu. I'm representing Zuriel Oduwole. Unfortunately, she left Nigeria about 2 weeks ago, so she can't come back to Nigeria for this award. Zuriel wishes all the other 79 awardees a very good evening, and she says thank you to the organizers of this event. Thank you very much.
I will say, Eku Ijoko. Yoruba greet everybody. Eku Ijeun. So I have to thank the Arise, the organizer, and all the supporters who are here today. Nobody can promote us like ourselves. I have gotten so many awards, but this is the best one I'm getting tonight. I thank Arise. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you, Arise, for this amazing award, and to the incredible women who are winning today as well. You know, I just want to point out a very important thing, that we as creatives in Nigeria, we've chosen the path that we're on with courage, and through hard work, we have been able to tell our stories all over the globe, from Nigeria to the Caribbean to top 10 Netflix. We did it through hard work, creativity, and personal push. So to every single creative in Nigeria who keeps pushing, who keeps putting us on the map, who keeps doing it in spite of support or no support, thank you for all that you do for putting Nigeria on the global map. And to Arise, thank you for giving us this award. And I'd like to thank my team at TerraCulture and BAP Productions. 22 years of running an arts institution is no small beans in Nigeria. But more important, I want to thank a gentleman who nobody in Nigeria saw the horizon for the arts. Mr. Tayo Aderioku, late, saw the vision, and he bought into this vision 22 years ago. Thank you, Mr. Tayo Aderioku, wherever you are, rest in peace. And to my husband and my family, thank you, everybody, and my siblings. Thank you for this honor. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Wow. Hello, everyone. What can I say than to say thank you, Lord, the one who knows how to make something out of nothing. Thank you to Prince Nduka Obaigbena for giving me the platform to shine. Thank you to my family. Thank you to my son, Charles Oladipo Williams, who has taken after me in the broadcasting career. There's no greater compliment that any parent can have than when your child actually looks at you and says, I want to be like my mom, or I want to be like my father. Thank you all, these great women. I appreciate you. You know, thank you to, this is really for every young girl who could have derailed. Every young girl who's asking herself, can I still be somebody? You can. If Ngozi Alebu can stand with these great women and all the great women that's been honored here tonight, you can become somebody. You can become a woman of substance. Thank you very much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. First, I would like to say that when the sky is big enough, birds can fly without colliding. I say this because people will be thinking in their hearts, and I know many of you are thinking that, she's from TVC. Whilst we may be competitors, the organizers of this award have proven that competition does not mean opposition. It actually drives excellence. And so to the organizers of this award, to the chairman and editor-in-chief, thank you very much for this recognition. To the board of directors of TVC Communication, who have given me the opportunity to serve as group managing director, thank you very much. To God Almighty, who has made it happen today and kept me alive to see a wonderful day like this and share the stage with great trailblazers. I'm grateful. And last but not the least, to my husband, my biggest cheerleader, my biggest supporter, my pillar and my rock. Thank you for letting me fly. God bless you all.
Good evening, everyone. I'm most humbled and grateful for this award. But most importantly, I would like to dedicate this award to all my colleagues who have worked with me, who all started this day and then moved on to Arise 30 and 15 years ago, without whom I would not be here today. And most importantly, I would like to dedicate this award to our chairman and editor-in-chief, Mr. Nduka Obagbena, whose vision has driven us and brought us here today. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to say a huge thank you to Chief Nduka Obagbena for seeing us being the creatives. It's a very difficult space, yet so entertaining and so encouraging to the next generation. I'd like to thank 3 people especially for having mentoring me, having guided me, and having put Africa on the map. I'd like to dedicate this award to Amaka Igwe, to Peace Anyamoshigwe, and to Herbert Wigwe. Without them, it would have been a more difficult journey. My mom is here somewhere. I hear she came to surprise me. Thank you, Mom. I'd like to dedicate this also to my sisters and my children. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So I'd like to invite, first of all, Chief Makanjola to please come forward to present the first set of 5 awards. And ladies, please step forward and step into the light. First, I'll call on Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. A round of applause for her. You'd have to be living under a rock not to know about this accomplished woman's feats in civil society, in government, in policy. Thank you very much, ma'am. I think she has to go so she can step off stage. Please, can someone help her? Very quickly, please. Thank you. Next, I'll call on Mrs. Victoria Abiola Ajayi. Thank you very much. A round of applause for her. Mrs. Victoria Abiola Ajayi, thank you. Can we get her award as quickly as possible, please, ushers? Thank you. Perhaps we can just get a photo opportunity and have the award presented to her.
We gave her award to Dr. Obi Ezekwesili. So
apologies.
Please give Dr. Obi's award to her.
We're told she had to rush off.
Bring him. Bring that one. We'll do the exchange downstairs. All right. Okay, yes.
She's literally passing the baton. A round of applause for her and both ladies. Thank you very much, Dr. Ezekwesili. Now we get to present to Mrs. Victoria Ajayi. If you just stay a second so we can get Dr. Obi Ezekwesili down and get a good view of the camera. Thank you very much, Mrs. Ajayi. Thank you. Next, we have Miss Ngozi Alaigbo. Please stay on stage. Please stay on stage. Yes. A round of applause for her. Thank you. Please look at the camera so we can capture this amazing moment. Thank you very much. Next, we have Mrs. Bolanle Austen-Peters. Thank you very much, Mrs. Austen-Peters. And finally, with Chief Makonjola still out front, we have Mrs. Reni Folawiyo. Okay, I think, yes, sorry. We have Miss Ijeoma Nwaogwugwu. A round of applause for her. Thank you. Thank you very much, Chief Makonjola. I'd like to call Mr. Tunde Rahman forward to present the next set of awards. A round of applause for him. They've also been standing on stage for quite a while. Thank you very much, sirs, for obliging. So I'd like to call Ms. Zuriel Oduwole. A round of applause. Her representative, ably represented here tonight. Thank you very much. Now, Ms. Nike Davies-Okundaye. Thank you, Mama. Please come out front to receive your award. Thank you. Then we have Ojinika Okpe Oji. A round of applause to another formidable Arise woman. Thank you. Miss Ruth Osime. Thank you. And last but by no means least, I believe, Miss Chioma Udeh. So ladies, once she's done, if you could please step forward by about 3 steps so we can get just a few seconds of a group photo. Thank you very much, Mr. Tunde Rahman and Chief Makonjola. Ladies, please step forward just for a few seconds. Thank you. Another round of applause for our distinguished awardees. Thank you. You may please proceed to your seats. Please keep the applause going, Bovi.